Under the quiet moon, where the wind carries whispers of forgotten lands. Welcome to Echoes of the East. Tonight, let an ancient tale guide your heart and calm your mind. Long ago, in the heart of Java, when the island was a tapestry of kingdoms and forests, there stood a dream carved into stone. This dream would one day become Borobudur, the greatest temple of the Buddhist world, a place where faith and eternity met beneath the open sky. It is said that in the days when the Sailendra dynasty ruled, a wise king received a vision. In his dream, he saw the earth rising like a mountain, its peak touching the heavens, while rivers of light flowed down its sides. From that vision, he awakened with a commandment in his heart to build a monument that would guide souls to enlightenment, a sanctuary where prayers could echo into the universe. The workers gathered from far and wide. Men and women carried stones upon their shoulders. Artists carved delicate reliefs into volcanic rock, and monks whispered mantras as the walls began to rise. Every stone was placed not only with hands, but with devotion. Borobudur was not just a structure. It was a path, a mandala carved into the earth itself. As the temple took form, stories of the Buddha's life were etched into its walls. The panels spoke of compassion, sacrifice, and the eternal search for truth. Farmers who had never traveled beyond their villages gazed upon these carvings and learned the tales of the enlightened one. Children sat upon their fathers' laps, listening to monks explain the meaning of the lotus and the wheel of Dharma. When the final stupa was placed atop the great monument, Borobudur became more than stone. It became breath, memory, and spirit. The people believed Borobudur was a mountain of light. At dawn, when the mist drifted across the rice fields, the temple rose above the haze like an island of eternity. The monks would climb its terraces in silence, circling each level in meditation, their saffron robes glowing against the gray stone. With every step, they left behind the burdens of the world below, ascending toward nirvana. But legends whisper that Borobudur was more than a temple. Some said it was a cosmic map, aligned with the stars, its terraces mirroring the heavens. Others believed that hidden within its chambers were secrets of the universe, carved not in words, but in silence. At night, when the moon painted silver over its stupa, villagers spoke of hearing faint voices drifting through the wind, the chants of monks long gone, the laughter of children who once played in its courtyards, the prayers of kings echoing through the ages. The temple, they said, remembered. Time, however, is a river that spares no stone. Centuries passed. The Sailendra dynasty faded, kingdoms rose and fell, and the great monument was swallowed by the jungle. Creepers wrapped around its walls, moss covered its carvings, and the temple slept beneath layers of earth and ash. The people of the land whispered that Borobudur had vanished because humanity had strayed from its path. Some believed it was cursed. Others thought it was hidden by divine hands to protect its wisdom. Travelers passed by without knowing that beneath the forest floor lay a world of stories carved in silence. For generations, Borobudur lay forgotten. Only the wind, carrying the fragrance of flowers, knew where it slept. Only the birds, circling the skies, kept watch over its hidden crown. Then came a time of rediscovery. In the 19th century, explorers and villagers uncovered the buried stones. Piece by piece, the jungle surrendered its secret. Men cleared the earth, revealing terraces and reliefs untouched for centuries. Imagine the awe of the first sunrise striking its stones after hundreds of years of darkness. The carvings still breathed, The Buddha statue still sat in silent meditation. The temple, though silent, was alive once more. Scholars, monks, and travelers journeyed from across the seas to witness Borobudur. Some saw it as a wonder of architecture. Others felt it as a place where heaven and earth touched. For the Javanese people, it was both memory and identity, a reminder of their ancestors' devotion and wisdom. Today, Borobudur stands not only as a monument, but as a path of reflection. Pilgrims climb its 9 levels, beginning at the base, symbolizing the world of desire. Step by step, they ascend toward the higher realms of form and formlessness, reaching the great central stupa at the top, the symbol of ultimate enlightenment. As the morning sun rises, casting golden light upon its stones, one feels the breath of centuries whispering in the wind. The sound of footsteps upon the terraces becomes a prayer. The silence between the stupas becomes a hymn. And when the night falls and the stars gather above its crown, Borobudur becomes once again what it always was, a cosmic mountain, uniting the earth with the heavens. Legends say that Borobudur was never truly built. It was dreamed into existence, carved from devotion, shaped by faith. Perhaps this is why it still stands, even as centuries pass, even as empires vanish. It is not merely stone, but memory given form. So when you close your eyes tonight, imagine the quiet mist drifting over its terraces, the sound of chanting carried by the breeze, the moonlight resting upon its crown. Let the spirit of Borobudur remind you of stillness, of timelessness, of the journey we all walk from darkness toward the light. Good night, traveler. May your dreams be as eternal as the stones of Borobudur.